The right hand spar is pretty, or left hand spar, left wing spar is pretty easy. Just match the print. And now we have to invert this. Just take and flip this here over that way. Just pretend that end of that spar is at the far end. And I do the same thing. I figure out which, oh, the tracks, okay, pretend these are just pushed together. This is where the web goes. But anyways, I've chosen which way they're going to go. This is the top, front, bottom, front. Start from this end, the root, measure 50 inches. 50 inches is where the brace goes for the jury struts, and at 96.5 inches is the tangent point for where the bolt hole is for the main strut. Cellophane laid down, bottom rig cap ready to receive the glue, and sanding all of the edges of the plywood. You only need 1/8 of an inch in, but make sure you get it all, both sides. Okay, for this one, I'm just going to go ahead and let the camera roll. Let you guys listen to the chicks in the background. But I want a perfect glue application stick, and this is one of them operations that just leaves me full of dread and trepidation. Is that a right word? You gotta work fast and hard, and you're using the entire glue pot time just to get the thing glued up and then assembled before the glue dries. So anyway, it's one of the more difficult, semi-difficult parts of the job. One of the things I do to make my perfect glue application stick is, well, usually I get a knife and lay it all the way across that and tap it with a hammer and get a perfectly straight edge on this bottom side. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Nice, perfectly straight edge, nice and sharp. Now when I try to squeegee the glue along, it's going to go just perfect. In this here cap, that's just bigger than the glue bottle, I'll go back and forth 7 times with each bottle. And if I remember right from the left-hand spar, 1, 2, 3, I believe I had to mix a little bit extra just to finish this here track. Then you got to glue up the web. So getting all right, all my clamps are ready, sitting under the bench there. I guess this is it. Katie, bar the door. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and set the bottles here so I can judge how close I'm using them. Okay, this was a perfect one for demonstration. Everything went wrong. Couldn't get it glued up in time. Then I reversed it. After all that scribing and putting everything, defining this as my root, I started my web with the other end of the root. It's not a big deal. I'll just flip the thing over, scratch these off, make the other side the front. This doesn't matter because these here are so centrally slotted. It's going to come out almost perfect there. So anyways, then as I was clamping them together, these popped apart, popped out of the slot, so I had to get them back in while it's laying down, and that end was all clamped up to about right there. Now I have to come down here and then try to get that all put back in. It was a challenge, but we got her. It's in the slots all the way. If anybody else has better ways of putting this together, please go ahead and share them or send me a link to somebody who does it more effectively than what I'm doing. So once I make sure, verify that it's all seated down, and it's all even within 20, 30 thousandths, maybe a little more than that. Then I take in every other clamp I hook over the rail and draw it into this rail, which I know is almost dead nuts perfect, the whole length. So against the rail, only this spar.